Hello, dear soul. My name is Kate Hominy, and welcome to the Light Bearers Library. In today's journal entry, I want to talk about why, if we're feeling like we have low self-esteem, or we're just not feeling our best, or, we're feeling anxious, depressed, whatever, all those things, if we're feeling that way, then I think we should encourage ourselves to dress our best. So I want to talk specifically to INFPs, which if you don't know what that is, it's a personality type in the Myers-Briggs personality system. However, this is for you if you are feeling that way, and specifically probably for introverts. We tend to stay home and we want to just, kind of snuggle in, and we wear our comfy clothes and we're just, feeling comfy. So if we want to spiral upwards to better mental health, which is what I've been talking about recently and trying to figure out how to do in my own life, is since I've started the Light Bears Library, which has been about 3 months, I've been dressing up every day. For you, for me. I started putting my earrings on again, started doing my hair, put a little bit of makeup on. I'm not a big makeup person, but just enough to feel like, yeah, I feel put together. Pulling out all my nice clothes. Today I'm in my nice sweater because it's cold and snowy out. So, but pulling out my nice clothes and wearing the nicest clothes I have, instead of being like, oh, well, I'm just at home today, so I don't really need to wear that. Or, that's kind of, I don't know about you, but I kind of have this thing where I put nice things aside for when I'm, going out, or when I'm doing things, like, instead of wearing them every day for me to feel wonderful. So that's what I've been doing, wearing my nice earrings, wearing my nice clothes, feeling put together, feeling good, making sure that and sometimes we can let our shower routines go because it's like, it's such an effort. I don't know if you're an INFP that's just like, it's so much effort. That's kind of how I feel. I'm not going to lie. But, it's worth doing and feeling really good about ourselves. And I think the benefit to our own mental well-being is huge, right? But I think also in the society that we live in, and we all know it's true, even though we may not like the way that it is, it's very much based on looks, right? What kind of car you drive, what kind of clothes you wear, what. I don't like it. But that's the world we live in. And so I think, we want to feel of value to ourselves, and we want to feel of value to the world. I think that's important. And so I think when we start feeling good about ourselves by wearing our nice clothes, dressing up, doing our hair and a little bit of makeup and our earrings, and if you're a man, you do all the wonderful things that you'd like to do. And I just know I'm speaking for me. So, if we do that, and then when we leave the house, there's a sense of, we have nice posture. I've spoken about that in a previous video, of having nice tall posture helps us to feel more self-esteem, more like, better about ourselves. So we start to change our mental opinion about ourselves. And then when we go out in the world, we're kind of almost seeing that in a mirror reflected back to us. When people see us, there's a judgment or whatever, and we can feel that, especially as INFPs with our intuition, we can sense maybe what people think about us. So, I think there's something to that, and seeing that reflected, or feeling that reflected back from the people in our lives, from our coworkers, or from, for whatever we're doing, we have this sense of feeling really positive about ourselves, and then that's reflected back to us from the people around us. So it's kind of like a dual thing for ourselves, and then that gets reflected back to us. So I know for me, having dressed up now for you guys and doing the videos and when I leave the house now, and it just I feel a sense of like, oh yeah, this is what it feels like to feel good. So I would offer that to you as a bit of a challenge to yourself. You know, if you find yourself, slumming it a little bit, and and you're feeling down and you're feeling, whatever, I would offer just dress up. Even to dress up to clean the house, to make food, to whatever. It's just, I think, whenever I go out, I just see so many people dressed in like sweatpants, and I guess that's maybe the trend. I don't know, but I think that's kind of a bit frumpy, a bit, it's like those are for sitting around on the couch watching movies, So anyway, you might totally disagree with me, but see how it feels to do this for a week or 2 weeks. Take the time to really, feel beautiful, feel that, see that reflected back in the mirror to you, and, just see how it goes. So if you found this video helpful, I think you'll find my video on the depressed INFP video about cleaning up our spaces to be really helpful. So I'll leave that here for you to watch next. And give me a thumbs up if you found this helpful. And I'll see you in the next one. Signing off for today, XOXO Kate.